It's no longer news that the re-election of Donald Trump has created an anticipated focus on his America First policy, which was something he campaigned vigorously with during his campaigns and rallies across the state. His notorious use of tariffs to control foreign trade has created a great concern for multiple businesses across the globe, and one of such is the Japanese-owned agro-technological company Kubota, who now faces growing concern with regards to the trade policies of the new President of the United States.
We have 176,000 square feet of building and another 100,000 square feet of blacktop storage lots that we're standing on here right now. We have 52 total acres here.
Now the tractor drivetrains, they come in containers from Japan, partially assembled.
The Japanese multinational corporation has for over 130 years been a leading manufacturer of agriculture equipment, heavy technological machinery, and water treatment systems. Kubota was founded in 1890 by Gonshiro Kubota, what started as a small iron foundry in Osaka, Japan, only producing cast iron pipes and other metal products, has since continued to develop new innovations to help scale up their productions and diversify their operations across the globe, becoming one of the major corporations to handle productions in this business with trades across continents. Over the years, Kubota has evolved and diversified its product lines to meet the changing needs of its customers and the global market.
I'm with Daniel Grant, Marketing Manager, Kubota, Business Unit Engine Europe. We're at the Bauma Trade Show in Munich in Germany. This year marks the 100 years anniversary of engine making by Kubota. Daniel, could you say what are the qualities and strategies which have made Kubota such a successful engine builder over the past 100 years?
Bauma 2022 marks the occasion of our centenary within the engine manufacturing.
With the growing need for industrialization in the agricultural sector and a pressing need for major technological advancement in the field of food production, Kubota began to focus on agricultural machinery, introducing its first tractor in 1960. This marked the beginning of the company's journey to become one of the world's largest and most respected manufacturers of agricultural equipment. Today, Kubota's agricultural product line includes tractors, combine harvesters, rice transplanters, and other specialized equipment designed to meet the needs of farmers and agricultural businesses around the world. Kubota's agricultural equipment is known for its reliability, durability, and innovative features, making it a popular choice among farmers and agricultural professionals. In addition to its agricultural equipment, Kubota is also a leading manufacturer of construction equipment, including excavators, wheel loaders, and skid steer loaders. The company's construction equipment is designed to meet the demands of the construction industry, with a focus on reliability, efficiency, and safety. Kubota's construction equipment is used in a wide range of applications, from building construction and road maintenance to mining and quarrying. The company's commitment to innovation and quality has earned it a reputation as one of the most trusted and respected manufacturers of construction equipment in the world.
Sequenced production meaning we do mixed production of large and small tractors together on the same line at the same time.
That means all the parts need to be in exact order of what's going to be coming down the line. You know, a place for everything and everything in its place.
Our picking areas and pre-assembly areas know what valves, what seats, what implements need to be pre-assembled to meet that tractor as it comes down the line.
Kubota's operations in the United States are a significant part of the company's global business, with a presence that spans over 50 years. The company has made sure not to miss out on the massive market potential made available by the US. The agricultural operations and the demand for the technological equipment by farmers in the United States opened a door that the company took advantage of, and despite the completion, Kubota has managed to maintain its massive customer base over the years.
The commitment to quality that Kubota has given over the last 100 years by offering a diverse portfolio and building upon our one source multiple solution has allowed us to develop our business along with our customers' business, and the partnerships with our customers have evolved over that period of time.
Kubota has been involved in several lawsuits and controversies in the United States over the years. Many have claimed that the Biden administration did little to act as a balance and check of foreign corporations, of which Kubota stands out as a major example of such companies that have been involved in many of such controversies, and they were called out a lot during the Trump administration. One notable example is a lawsuit filed in 2018 by the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency during Trump's first term in office. The lawsuit claimed that Kubota had sold over 10,000 engines that did not meet the required emission standards, resulting in excess emissions of nitrogen oxides and particulate matter. Kubota ultimately agreed to pay a settlement of $110,000 and to implement corrective measures to ensure compliance with emission standards. Another controversy involving Kubota in the US relates to the company's use of defeat services in its diesel engines. This happened also in the Trump administration in the year 2019. The EPA issued a notice of violation to Kubota, alleging that the company had installed software in its engines that allowed them to emit higher levels of pollutants during normal operation while meeting emission standards during testing. In addition to these lawsuits, Kubota has also faced criticism and controversy over its business practices and labor relations. In 2019, the company was sued by a group of its US-based employees who alleged that Kubota had engaged in age discrimination and retaliation against older workers. The lawsuit claimed that Kubota had systematically targeted older employees for layoffs and had retaliated against those who complained about the company's practices. Although Kubota denied the allegations, it was clearly visible that they were breaching some of the policies of Donald Trump, who made it expressly clear that American jobs comes first in any company's dealings within the state. Trump has always been very keen on cracking down on foreign companies whom he believed have always had a better deal when it comes to foreign trade with the United States. During his first tenure, Donald Trump went on a campaign against China, and although his major target was the United States' economic rival, several Japanese companies like Kubota suffered from the first administration of President Trump due to his trade policies. Trump imposed tariffs on steel and aluminum exports from most countries, including Japan, where Kubota is based. In March 2018, he announced a 25% tariff on steel and a 10% tariff on aluminum imports, which affected several countries, including Japan. Donald Trump's tariffs on Chinese imports have indirectly affected Kubota's business, as the company operates in China and exports products to the US, creating a form of systematic effect where any attempt at sanctioning China indirectly affects Kubota itself, creating a lot of concern for the manufacturing company. Donald Trump's re-election could have significant implications for Kubota for a number of reasonings bordering on his policies and his crackdown on trade with foreign-owned corporations across the country. One potential negative impact is the continuation of Trump's trade policies, which could lead to increased tariffs on imported goods, including those from Japan. This could result in higher costs for Kubota's US operations and potentially lead to decreased sales and revenue. As much as this would affect the company itself, it may also translate to higher financial strains on customers who would have to pay more to make up for the company's loss of revenue due to tariffs.
Can a trade war with China be won? U.S. President-elect Donald Trump vows to put America first, promising up to 60% tariffs on Chinese imports. So will we see a stronger U.S. economy at China's expense, or a lose-lose scenario to make the global economy suffer?
Trump's re-election could also lead to increased tensions between the US and China, which could negatively impact Kubota's business in both countries. Kubota has significant operations in China and relies on the country as a major market for its products. Increased tensions between the US and China could lead to trade restrictions, tariffs, and other measures that could disrupt Kubota's supply chain and negatively impact its sales.
Saying the United States will charge an additional 10% tariff on all of China's many products coming into the U.S. Of course, those many products include everything: smartphones, computers, washing machines, toys, video game consoles.
Additionally, Trump's administration has been critical of the US-Japan trade agreement, which could lead to changes in the agreement that could negatively impact Kubota's business. The agreement has provided a framework for trade between the two countries, and any changes could lead to increased tariffs, quotas, or other trade restrictions that could negatively impact Kubota's exports to the US. Kubota's US operations could also be negatively impacted by Trump's immigration policies. The company relies on a diverse workforce, including immigrant workers, to manufacture and distribute its products. Trump's policies, such as the travel ban and increased border security, could lead to decreased access to skilled labor and increased costs for the company. Trump's re-election for a second term comes with an almost absolute dictatorial power, as he is extremely surrounded by supporters, unlike his first term in office, and he is clearly going to go all out with economic policies which would further suffocate the great trade of businesses like Kubota. Donald Trump's second term is being observed with close observation across different spheres of operations, and the economic world is clearly anticipating just how the next 4 years would be, and amongst such bodies is Kubota, who at this point can only hope that they have what it takes to survive the economic policies of Donald Trump and his administration.